Gen Z is getting old.
Gen
Bro,
Z,
what in
yeah,
our
we're getting up
generation
there,
is
bro. I'm
making
not
us
gonna lie.
unk?
Okay, seriously though, I'm not that old. 2024 just felt like a complete blur to me. Like I
No,
can't
dead
even
ass
believe
though.
we are already in the mighty 2025. Like honestly, bro, 2020 really didn't feel like that long ago, but we're already in 2025 now.
It's
Not
been
even one
five
month
years,
ago was
bro. It's been
related to
quick
adulthood,
5 years.
so here we are. So yeah, majority of Gen Z are adults now, and of course that comes with a lot of things. Aging. We're all gonna age at some point. I mean, we're not kids anymore, bro. Well, at least majority of Gen Z isn't. Of course, as you age, you're gonna experience like back pain, neck pain,
No,
all
literally,
kinds of
dude.
pain
I know I'm getting old, bro, because my back is starting to hurt, bro. Dude, that's how I know I'm getting old.
this point. You know, like my spine's been putting in overtime to try to support my garbage posture for so many years, and now it's not too late for me to fix it. But obviously, when I was a kid, I was not conscious of that, so I was sitting like a
Yeah,
freaking nerd neck. Like I don't know why the
slouching
hell
and
I was
shit.
sitting like that. I was all hunched over. I had my neck at like a 90-degree angle. Okay, it was
Yeah,
not at
bro.
a 90-degree angle, but it was pretty bad, bro. Like sometimes when you just wake up in the morning, it's just aching, and you don't even know why. Like I got a backache, headache, knee ache. Like I don't
Literally,
even know how many
I have to
aches
put
I
a
have
pillow
at this point. And what else can I
under
really do?
my
It was
ass
my
so I can
stupid
sleep good.
decision to sit like that when I was younger, and well, here we are now. A lot of people are saying Gen Z is aging faster than any other generation, and I don't know, that may or
We
may
might
not be
be,
true. I don't know how old I look to some people's standards. There's some people on
we might
TikTok
be,
that get
bro.
told
We might be. This face right here gets called unk every other day. I get told I look older than I'm 19, and I don't fucks with it. Y'all niggas need to stop.
they look like they're pushing 40 and they're like 23 or like 26. But for me, at least in my experience, when I go to a bar or casino, I always get ID'd every single time without
You
fail.
probably just have a
And some
baby
of them
face.
have like ID scanners, which is fine, but I don't know, some of them don't. And yeah, I got pressed once because they thought I had a fake ID. I gave this dude my ID and he was like hella sketched out about it. I was with my parents. We were at like a family function. And this dude was so sketched out, he brought the manager and everything, which is crazy. Like
That's
the
crazy.
manager looked completely pissed when he pulled up, and I'm like, oh shit, am I about to get kicked out? And at first it wasn't looking good until my parents showed them their IDs, and I was good. And it probably doesn't help that I can't grow a beard. I don't know how many times I've tried, it's just not
Yeah,
happening.
that's what I
It just
said,
looks
bro. You
all
have a baby
scraggly
face.
when I try to grow it out. And I don't know if it's just me on this one,
You're
but
not a
I
manly
just do
man, bro.
not feel like a functioning member
Get
of
some
society.
testosterone in your
Because in your
system.
20s, that's when you're
My
supposed to
nigga.
figure out what you're doing with your life, what kind of car are you getting. You gotta save for a house, pay taxes,
Exactly.
401k. You know,
You
you gotta
just
prepare
gotta
for
grow up.
retirement, open a
Yeah.
stock portfolio. Some of you may feel like this is a completely different language to you. And honestly, it was a foreign language to me until I had to do it. You know, it would have been nice to have been taught this in school, but instead I
Yeah, that's
walked
the
away
sad thing.
remembering
We
that
never got taught this in school.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Like, what the hell am
Yeah,
I gonna
that's the
do
only
that
thing I
for?
remember from
Or like
school.
the
I'm being so dead ass.
Pythagorean theorem. It would have been nice to take a class, you
A
know, on
squared plus
how
B
to do
squared
all
equals C
this shit. I
squared.
just feel behind. I don't know how to cook, which I guess I'm kind of learning.
Okay, well that's
If I
your
was by
fault.
myself, I would have burnt the kitchen down. I don't know how to fix a tire, but guys, I'm Town Hall 11 in Clash of Clans, and I just upgraded my mortar to level 9. Yo, look at me cook. But no,
Oh
seriously, so
my
I'm gonna make a
god,
lot of
this guy's
mistakes. I'm
him.
just entering adulthood.
This
Most of
guy's
Gen Z
him,
is like
bro.
just getting jobs now, and a lot of people at these jobs, they got like a whole 2 decades more of experience than we do. I'm sure some of you walk into your job and you just feel out of place. Like
No,
okay, so
literally, I'm the youngest
just
in my
for
job.
example, some
This feels
mornings
so
I would
weird.
get assigned to work, and all the people around my age would get assigned to work at night or like in the afternoon. And my coworkers for the day were in their 60s and 70s, and well, I was a teenager, so what the hell am I gonna talk to them about? I mean, they would ask me about school and shit. I mean, I didn't know what to ask them. I had no clue. But what I should have asked is, I don't know, maybe some more advice on adulthood. I mean, clearly that's what I'm in desperate need of. And of course, we cannot forget the fact that Gen Z grew up with a bunch of technology in their face when they were born. For Gen Alpha, it just got even more advanced. And the moment I was old enough to even pick up a remote, all right, I was finally able to get a Wii. And what it was
Bro,
supposed to
that
be
was the
was a gift
best
for my
thing
dad's birthday.
ever.
But you best believe I was the one using that. Me and my brother the Duck would just spawn camp the Wii. Now I would play on the Wii or my DS until I finally
DS,
got
oh
an
my
ID
god, that was the
Touch.
best
And this is
era
the
ever.
moment I was
The first
introduced to the
iPod.
internet. And I'm gonna be honest, I was just watching straight brain rot and playing Minecraft Lite in like 360.
Bro, do y'all remember Annoying Orange, bro? That shit used to actually like kill me, bro. I hated that shit so much with a passion.
So instead of like building social skills and building friendships and actually going outside, you know, I was not doing that as often as I should have. And now that technology is way more advanced, yeah, my brain is deep fried, bro. It's over. And I feel bad for people, I guess, in Gen Alpha that were just given an iPad at birth. And you know, we turned out, okay, you know what, I don't want to talk about how we turned out, but we turned out all right for the most part. So I'm sure Gen Alpha will be fine. The only problem with Gen Z is a lot of addiction. We were put in a position where vapes were marketed towards us as teenagers. So
But
some
that-
people haven't been able to quit since.
Yeah,
Thankfully, I've never
yeah.
vaped before, but I'm sure for those of you that have,
Good luck
yeah,
to me,
you guys
bro.
gotta quit that shit. Genuinely, it's bad. And some people are even going as far to try Galaxy Gas. I don't
Dude,
care
that
how
was the
much
worst
money
trend
someone is
ever.
paying me.
As
It's not
Loki
worth
died
the brain
out,
cell damage. But on top of the
Galaxy
technology
Gas,
addiction,
you
there's
are
already
actually killing
a
yourself.
bunch of new addictions developing every day. All these vapes and other bull like that, this is
Zins.
gonna get even more
Fuck
advanced.
them
Like, we're gonna
Zins.
see vapes with like a whole iPhone on it by time Gen Beta's growing up. Like, you got these spaceship ass vapes now that got like a whole arcade system built in. Like, I don't even know how the hell that works. I'm just not gonna ask questions. I feel like, me personally, I'm addicted to music now. Like, I literally cannot stop listening to music. Some people get
Same.
addicted to
No,
gambling,
same, bro.
shopping, video games.
I'm
and even
constantly listening to
OnlyFans,
music.
bro. It is insane to think about the millions of dollars per year that are spent on OnlyFans. And it's sad because some people just don't even resort to dating anymore. They just resort to OnlyFans to feel a real connection. And of course, that's another thing when it comes to adulthood. Eventually, you know, you're gonna want to start dating. And me personally, yeah, I'm definitely afraid of rejection. You know, it's something I gotta nut up and deal with. It's a part of dating. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have a lot
Yeah,
of
I've come to
faves,
terms
so
with that.
you just embrace it. And just think about next time what the hell you're gonna do to improve, and just take that shit on the chin. I mean, that's really the only thing you can do. Nowadays,
Take
there
it
is
on
a
the
lot
chin,
more
that's a
possible
crazy line.
outcomes than just getting rejected or a girl saying no to you. Like, for example, being a screenshot in the girls group chat. Like, if that happens
That's
to
the
you, yeah,
worst
bro, it's
ever.
cooked.
You're,
Pack it
yeah.
up. But also, of
Move
course, you can
states,
get
move
ghosted a lot,
countries,
too.
change
Like on dating
identities.
apps, for
Yeah, you're
example.
cooked.
Even if you match with somebody, it doesn't matter. And 2 years ago, when I was on apps, I really did take that shit to heart, which is not good.
Yeah,
I
don't-
had, like, no
Don't take dating apps seriously, bro. If you're a person who takes them seriously, you need to rethink your life. Get in-person social interaction, my guy.
no dating experience at all. I just thought the moment you matched with somebody on Tinder or Hinge or whatever app it is, I just thought you were locked in, bro. You were going on a date 100%.
No.
And after that, it was just gonna be the greatest love story.
Most
of
likely
the
ghost each
century.
other.
Okay, I was not that stupid, but I thought I was at least gonna have somewhat of a chance. But sometimes that's just not the case, and it is what it is. And even when, you know, people approach me or I approach them in real life, I'd get their number. You know, sometimes it just didn't work out, and it is what it is. And obviously, I go out every once in a blue moon, so that wasn't very often, but, you know, it did happen. And when it comes to dating in Gen Z, of course, there's a lot of things that we gotta worry about that other generations before us didn't, or at least didn't have to worry about as much. Like, for example, your game. Like, apparently that's a huge thing with Gen Z
Yeah.
now, because it feels like you gotta study like a class.
Literally.
People on the internet make a lot of noise about that. I was probably
Or,
looking too deep into it.
Reddit,
I mean,
all
there's
this
some pretty
stupid
obvious
shit.
ground rules, like number 1, don't smell like number 2, don't be creepy or weird. Like, if you follow her home and say, "Hello, madam, I'm surprising you with some roses," that's some stalker-ass behavior. And we also can't forget that social norms are different now. Now that we're all glued to our
Social
phones, nobody really,
norms,
like,
yeah,
goes up
bro.
to each other anymore and starts conversation. And it's not like I'm making any noise either. I'm literally glued to my phone like everybody else. And a lot of
Yeah, it's
Gen
bad.
Zers and
I have a
Stoners
TikTok about this.
pandemic.
My
At
screen
first,
time
we
was
thought it
9
all
hours,
good,
bro.
everything was gonna be
Almost
fine. You
10.
would get 2 weeks off of school, and that was it. And then after that, toilet paper became a luxury. And it's crazy because, like, loneliness is at an all-time high in this generation, and I haven't done anything to counteract that.
Overstimulation, yeah.
I mean, I got friends, but no
Makes
girlfriend.
sense.
You know, we're not really making progress in that direction. And now it seems like, for whatever reason, neighbors never talk. I mean, obviously there's some exceptions, but in my neighborhood, I don't know every single neighbor. All right, I only know a few of my neighbors. My
People are
parents would
weird
go to
nowadays.
them
They don't like
saying, "Oh, all the
social
neighbors knew each
social
other." It was, like,
interaction.
more of a community. They would have like neighborhood barbecues and people would knock on each other's doors all the time, say what's
people
up.
weren't so
Nowadays,
weird, I
all
wouldn't
we
be this
got, again,
weird.
are like door-to-door salesmen, Uber Eats and Amazon packages. That's it. And it really hit me a couple weeks ago. I just knew I was getting old the moment I had mail, first of all. And second of all, I opened the mail and realized next month I have jury duty. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he had bills to pay.
I mean, at this point, I'm just winging adulthood, but I'm gonna try my best not to it up. But yeah, I guess as we age too, obviously, instead of Gen X or millennials saying back in my day, now, yeah, we're gonna be the ones saying back in my day. I never pictured it, but I guess here we are.
Back in my day.
Already back in my day videos. So slowly but surely, I am pushing OG status.
Wait, how old is this guy?
Get roasted for not knowing what a phone book is as somebody in Gen Z, but some people are not gonna know what a DS is, which is crazy to think about. That really does make me feel old, and I've already been.
Think about it, bro. There's a kid being born right now in 2025, bro. And he's never gonna experience anything we've experienced. That's crazy to think about.
Seeing a thing going around on TikTok where people are asking what the DS under the pillow thing was. I've talked about that in videos before, and people are already saying, oh, what's that? I put my phone under my pillow. So it's already becoming a reality. 2016 was already 9 years ago, which is crazy. 9 years ago, I was a maverick or a low gangster or whatever the Logan Paul called his viewers. I don't know. I was one weird in middle school, that's for sure. And, you know, as I was just reflecting there, I realized nostalgia has just been huge in Gen Z these last 5 years. And some people are.
Bro, I've been feeling very nostalgic recently. I'm not gonna lie with you. Like, I see something from my childhood. I'm like, damn, bro, it's been that long. Like, no. The other day I was taking an art class from elementary school. My teachers, bro, I have the best art teachers in elementary. I'm like, damn, bro, it's been that long since I seen them. And you know, like when you go out in public and you just see that one teacher from like high school, middle school, or elementary, but you don't remember their name. Yo, thank you for the follow, Sharkboy Jake. Thank you. But like, yeah, you out in public, you see someone like a teacher, you don't know them, but you do. You just don't remember their name.
And shit has just changed now, but honestly, like, I'm just happy I
And,
grew up in the time.
and then you see those one teachers that were
and even though
dickheads. You're like, fuck
technology was
you.
just shoved in my face, I just gotta learn to live with the consequences. Nothing I can do about it now. Even though we're all adults now, we're close to being an adult. You know, childhood nostalgia is great, don't get me wrong, but we got a lot more memories to make, bro. So it's kind of pointless to just be sad that you're not a kid anymore. Why be sad over it? You know what I mean? Like, just be happy that it happened and live your best life, you know, whatever point in life you're in right now. And even though adulthood for me has been quite the learning curve so far, you know, eventually, as
Me
years
too, bro. I'm not gonna lie with you.
If you like my videos, check out my Spotify. Some videos may not make it to YouTube, since sometimes their guidelines can be really strict. So link to that will be in the description if you want to check it out. I'm sure a lot of you are getting your first job soon, or you're getting a job, like out of college. If you want to watch another video, watch this one on the end screen about bad customer stories.
That was a good video, chat. That was a good video.